otherwise known as Brambleknits, and Brambleknits on Instagram, Etsy, and Ravelry. And today I'm going to talk to you about a few things. I'm wearing today my Portage cardigan. I didn't put buttons on it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but it fits really nicely. And the yarn I used is Cumbria, and it has a little bit of mohair already in the wool, so you don't have to add it. And I love the deep rich color. I'll try and put a link in the description down below. I'm here with my teammate, Sugar. She likes to come up and join me every time I'm doing something. She likes to be right in the middle of everything. So yeah, she might be my little helper today. We'll see how it goes. So there are other things I do. I make my own patterns and I design my own things. So I knit tea cozies. So this is one of my tea cozies. I knit lots of these ones. I usually do a gray background and then I change the colors. The eyes are crocheted. And the nose is knitted, and it has a double insulated bottom. These are great. Oh, keep your tea hot. And because I spent a lot of time in England, we drink our tea in teapots. So we like to heat the teapot with hot water. Then we reboil the water. While we're doing that, we're putting our tea in. Then pour the hot water in. And then you put your tea coats on. And it's going to keep this tea nice and hot for the first cup and the second cup. If you knit them in wool, it's going to insulate even better. If you have acrylic, that's okay, but add some mohair or a very fine wool to go with it, and then that will insulate your tea and keep it nice and hot. Don't just do it in an acrylic yarn. The other one that I do is this one here. This is my honeycomb bee pattern. It has a double insulated bottom. This one's done in a real wool at the bottom to keep your tea nice and hot. Protects the table. The bee is hand knitted, and so are the little wings, and I sew those on. So it has a really cute design, and it's Save the Bees, and it was Save the Bees I think the other day. So this one sells really well. And another one that I do is a butterfly. So all these tea cozies fit about a 6-cup teapot. And I crochet the little butterfly and I sew the butterflies on. It looks really good. And I've double stranded this one, so it's going to keep your tea nice and hot. Okay. That double insulated bottom really makes a difference when you have tea in there. It keeps it really nice and hot. So there you go. So these are my own personal designs. One day I'll make up a pattern and put it on my Ravelry page, but this is just a few of them that I do. I also do ladybugs, foxes. I'll do that at another time and I'll show you. And then the second thing I have to show you is I noticed this pattern when I was on Ravelry. I was looking around. I had some extra wool left over from a sweater. And it's called Owl in the Tree playset. Now, don't always go by what the pattern looks like. Sort of look a little bit more on the elements of the picture. What caught my eye was the little owl and the little tree, little tree that it sits in. I thought it was adorable. It could go on a bookcase. It can be a little play toy. I didn't do the little mouse or the bird because I wanted something I could just put on a bookcase in the other room. So, this one here has been crocheted. This is all a crochet pattern. And this was a Malabrigo yarn. And it's like in a really lovely green, acidy green. And then the bottom goes into the trunk, which is like done in the round with the brown. And inside is my little owl. So everything is crocheted. So it only uses small amounts of yarn. This was left over from a sweater. And I used the same buttons as I used on my owl here. But I put them just the button without the background because this is a smaller one. And then the little feet are all crocheted. So I thought it was terribly cute. And this one looks like it's a daytime owl because, I'll show you in just a second. With the buttons, it makes his eyes look like they're awake. And the tree is done in that acid green, so it makes it look like daytime, which I thought was really cute. But I thought this was adorable when I saw this. I just had to do it. When I'm knitting something big like a sweater, I always like to do small things. So I like to take a break and do small things like this. And I can crochet these. Usually takes me about a day and a half to do the whole thing from start to finish. This one here is done in a darker a yarn, and it kind of variegates as it goes down, which is kind of nice, I thought, but it looks more like nighttime. So this one I did like the pattern. It has the sleepy eyes. So this one here is like the nighttime, this one's like the daytime, so I've kind of got one of each. So basically they're knitted in the round, and all of the little tree ruffles are all knitted, all crocheted at the same time. They go in like little tiers as you go down, and then it transitions into the bottom, which is a round. So that's sort of what I have there for you. So yeah, it's called Owl in the Tree playset. I think it's awfully cute. It's by Laura Sutcliffe. She's on Ravelry. So just type in Owl in the Tree playset. Use whatever scraps of yarn you have sitting around. Like you could make this any color that you wanted. You could have a pink tree if you wanted to have a pink tree, or autumn colors if you wanted to keep it more realistic. You could do the little bird and the mouse if you wanted to make it more playful. I'm sure if I did those, my cat would have it in a second and they'd be gone somewhere in the house and I'd never find them again until I did a deep clean. So there you go. That's what I have to show you today. I want to thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe. And thank you for joining me. Be creative, have fun, and enjoy the day. Bye now.
I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you